Yo! Give me one moment. Need to get the chat open. Alright. Let me see, what were the buttons again for this? Yep, there we go. Okay. We have things to do today. Many things. So, let's see, last time, yeah, we fought T-Rex, the Fourth Lord, killed everyone, well, many people, and now I'm gonna do a quest real quick, because I believe I know where, let's see, it should be here.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Okay.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Yeah, we can do that real quick. Manage ranch. Hey, welcome back. Got some more meat, regular livestock, horse, pig. Let's make some more chicken. Can I make anything new? Yep. Law. Nothing for you. Nothing for you. Alright.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Is that your favorite? Am I your favorite support main? Probably. We're in Calaglia because I believe I remember where
Discourteous, aren't you?
new streams. Yeah, I updated a lot of my settings this morning.
Barely a blip on our radar.
We're here because
Hey, isn't that what we've been trying to find?
iron pipe.
Is this the so-called legendary instrument?
Actually, I think it's one of the freight train parts that I was using for a sword.
I'm sure anything will be fine. We should take it.
Wait. Oh my god, that's amazing. We could just swing around an iron pipe again. I never thought we'd find this again. I thought we'd always just have the rusty sword as the worst weapon. I think my controller is a little bugged out. Like, turning the camera this way is like laggy, but turning it the other way is perfectly fine. It's weird. Here, wait. Alright, now let's head back to Mahagsar and turn in this quest. What? Oh, I thought that was a fast travel point over on the other side, so we're gonna have to walk a bit. And once we're done with this quest, I believe we can just
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
make our way to fighting the Fourth Lord, where we gotta hunt them down. Apparently they went on their castle. Yeah, like I turned the camera this way a bit, and then for some reason it begins to like automatically correct itself, like going this way. The controller's bugged out slightly. It's weird.
I'm not so sure.
I gather you've solved the riddles. We found this thing, if that's what you mean. Oh, splendid. I knew you were all up to the challenge. This is indeed legendary. It's just a rod that I was using. No, amigo. It is a rod that you were destined to use. And with her, you shall perform feats that shall inspire legends. So that really was the instrument we were after. So you're saying I should fight with this thing? Take her and go forth into the world. Achieve your grand destiny that you were born to fulfill. All right, if you insist. It's got a unique curvature to it. I'm sure I'll get used to fighting with it over time. Pardon me. I'll have to learn all of its unique bends by heart. I might even have to change what parts I use depending on if I'm attacking or defending. Hold on. Are you perchance being serious? Oh, this has been such a fun little excursion, truly. Your words have truly been inspirational to all of us here. You should work in my palace. Nay, would you consider joining us on our journey and hearing Alphen's beautiful music for yourself? Yeah, you should come along with us. If there are any other legendary instruments out there, I'd definitely like to know. I'd appreciate the offer. However, alas, I must go where the wind blows. I shall leave it up to you to bear witness to the legends that are sure to unfold with that instrument in his hand. Very well, then I shall keep watch over his every movement, so as to ensure that I do not miss history in the making. I'm gonna have to come up with a way to fight that takes advantage of this thing. Definitely, would you mind helping me out with that? Certainly. As you well know, I'm quite proficient in fighting with rods and staves. Don't do anything with her that I wouldn't do, and with that, I shall be off. Until we meet again, adios! Farewell, my friend. Be safe. There we go.
I can't believe you managed to shoo off that irritating bard.
Had we brought him along, it would have livened up our journey considerably.
You know, maybe you're right. We could have hit it off.
Yeah, and the two of you could be irritating together.
Hey, how dare you? Hold on. I'm just gonna constantly turn the camera this way for a bit to maybe fix the controller. I don't know what it is with this thing. Nope, it doesn't want to cooperate. The moment I start turning it the one way, it just starts lagging the other. Kind of sucks. Did we get a new artifact? Is that what that was? Yeah, quivering candles. More ore, handful of candle. Warrior who sees. Okay, so we just get more things when we break rocks. That's alright. It's kind of neat. I like that. Okay. So now, off we go. First, somewhat proper fight of the stream. If it'll load, that is. There we go.
I'm on it.
Oh. Here we go. Man, I feel rusty with this game because I haven't played it in a while.
Stand back. I'll trip it up. In a bind. Eat this.
In a bind.
Commander of Heaven. Phoenix Cyclone. You're wide open. Come and get it. Watch this.
All right, take him down. There we go. The only reason I'm not using the other controller right now, because this one feels weird. It it's kind of dead. I forgot to charge it up. Okay, so where are we going? Just question. Oh, I think I was supposed to go back over here.
Let's see what you've got.
I'm on it. Coming
How dare you dodge my attacks? That ain't cool, man. He keeps running away from me.
Run you through. Come and get it. I'm free. Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. See about that.
Alright, one day I will not be hitting air.
Come and get it. I'll tear you apart. Watch this.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah.
Make it rain! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life.
I'll run you through. I'm just getting started. I'm on it. I'll thank you.
Ah, yes, the amazing battle dialogue for this game.
Hey, blow them away.
I'm ready for the next battle.
Okay, head over here. Pretty sure this is it, right? No, but I haven't been here yet. I think. Yeah, no, I haven't. And there's a thing here that I need. Well, don't need, but want. There's an item in this region. There's an owl.
One of your pals, Hoodle?
There is an owl. I know where it's at. It's like here. It's like around here.
Why didn't the Renans take advantage of all of these ruins around here? It seems like a missed opportunity.
Most likely because it would be inefficient for harvesting astral energy. That's what dictates the current positions of each realm's capital.
Plus, Renans are averse to using anything that belongs to the Danans.
Nice. Yeah, there's these giant lizards around.
A lot of big Zoogles in this area.
No, I noticed that too. There's plenty of food and water to go around here. For a Zoogle, this just might be paradise.
Great. That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
Also a fishing spot. Let's camp up, see if I have any new, you know, team friend dialogue.
I'm drenched in sweat.
Good to know, Law. Good to know. Let's see.
Looks perfect and tastes just as good.
Thank you, Kisara. Alright. Okay. Now who to hang out with? Have two options here. You know, I don't think we've hung out with Tohalim yet. At all. So let's hang out with this guy.
Care if I hang out for a while? You worried about what's going on with Menancia?
What makes you think that?
Well, you were speaking to Kisara earlier, weren't you?
It's rude to listen in on others, you know.
Sorry. I didn't hear what you two were actually talking about, though. I just figured it was Menancia since it was the two of you.
I am but a former lord who has abandoned his post. I'm no longer in a position to lead the realm in any capacity whatsoever. Yet Kisara still seeks out my opinions, knowing full well that is the case. This despite the fact I am no longer her master either.
Couldn't it be precisely because you're not her master anymore? It's natural for friends to want to hear each other's opinions.
I hadn't considered that possibility.
It's funny what you miss sometimes.
Hardly uncommon among artistic types such as myself. When lordships are decided based solely on one's astral energy, it can lead to funny results.
Oh.
But even so, you still took your job as lord seriously, didn't you?
Certainly. I learned to perform my functions. However, I was less interested in ruling, so much as avoiding life and death decisions. Of course, such a mentality in the end led only to sickening pain and death taking place elsewhere out of sight. I pretended not to see or hear any of it, content to let our supposed peace and equality keep me blind and deaf to reality. I was a fool.
But you're making amends.
I would like to think so. The path ahead is dark, yet I still walk on. I merely pray that I shan't fall down any holes along the way.
Closer to
Best get ready for
Dohalim.
tomorrow.
Okay, buddy.
Shall we get moving?
So let's see.
That enemy looks strong. I bet it'll be worth our while to fight it.
Oh yeah, it's a shining Zoogle. Let's fight it. This is basically just a copy paste of the one boss we fought in Menancia. The chameleon just disappears. The only thing it really has going for it that makes it even, you know, slightly a threat is just a few AoE attacks, a poison, and just a lot of health. It's just a very boring enemy that likes to run away. It's a coward. And it's just not fun to fight. Like, I'm not even halfway done with it. At least it's not, you know, a Zoogle boss in the way that, you know, you gotta fight it for 2 hours. It doesn't make it any more, you know, entertaining.
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop you. I owe you one for that.
I have been paralyzed.
It was nice while it lasted.
Is it? Oh. Kisara got her over limit twice in this fight.
I lost myself in the heat of the moment.
Oh, I have. I am dead. Oh, and Kisara is also dead.
Resuscitation. Our arts are being interrupted. Can you take it?
Let me help.
Scream bathed in blood.
Let me revive her just in case, because I don't know if she doesn't gain anything if she's dead.
Bloody. Eat this. Resonate with the earth. I'm on it.
I'm just kind of standing in the middle of its attacks, so that's a bit my fault. I'm just allowing it to attack me.
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life.
There we go.
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
I at least get, you know, a very good chunk of XP. Gather up some ore. And now let's make our way over here. Because we have to go this way to go up the path. When we sense the owl, it's nearby.
Get lost!
Eat this.
Eat this!
Talon Hurricane. Going in. First strike.
It's a duel of the arts.
Oh.
That's enough. You got flyers.
I'm not feeling as energetic as I probably should be for this game. I don't know what it is.
I'm on it. I'll end you.
So if I'm just not talking, I apologize.
I'm on it. Appreciate it.
I'm just feeling like tired.
You're wide open. Flaming meteor. Death Aqua. You're wide open. Faithful to show. They smite with blackened blade.
My exploits are bearing fruit.
Hey, Dohalim leveled up. Play something else? Nah. I like this game. It's just, this is one of those games I play where it's like, I prefer to just play it quietly. So, having to keep up some energy for it is a bit, you know, More inhibitor crystal.
I'll do my best.
Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. That. There we go. Maybe I've just had enough of playing Law for right now. Maybe I just want to go back to playing Alpha for a bit. Starting to feel a bit tired of missing all of my abilities. Oh, I thought I had the, there we go.
All yours, Kisara.
Obelisk Blade.
I've been doing really great lately.
Let's see, the owl is over here.
Hoo.
Angry glasses.
Looks like we've spotted one of Hoodle's friends.
Just get around these guys. So I get, oh, no, I'm trapped.
I'll do my best.
Ah.
How about this?
Sure, Rinrell's been pretty angry this arc. Being edgier than Law. When at times, you know, that seems pretty difficult to do. There we go.
Any injuries?
Sturdy Megabone. Some apples. The livestock is already starting to grow up.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
No, I'm just here to see if those things... Let's see. Dragon Flame Sack. Astral Crystal. Hey, I can make this. I need Astral Crystal for that book now. Can I get any new armor? I can. Just gotta keep everyone nice and supplied on equipment. Let's even though it's not better, I'm gonna buy it because I think one of Rinwell's things is like have item completion, and you can only get it if you own the thing. So now I just have that.
Have you?
If I'm right. Maybe. Owl's met. Yeah, items collected, 50%. So, meals cooked, ice cream. Counterattack, critical hit. AG restored. Let's give him that so he gets more elemental attack. Boost gauge. Ailment rate. Art casting mobility, that might be nice. Give him a counter edge. Mid-air evasion. More mobility. Well, we're pretty much done with this small area now. I just wanted to if we ever did show up here, I just wanted to grab the owl. And now that we have it, we're out. Let's go. Grab lemon. Let's see. I think we gotta go to the Adon ruins. So let's head here since it'll just be faster. And then
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
let's cook another meal real quick. I want to make something specific.
I may have exerted myself a little.
Elemental defense.
This should definitely keep you guys full.
Oh, and we got a thing.
That's your 12th serving. Damn, that's gotta be a record.
Even seeing it for myself, I can hardly believe it. Where is her body storing it all?
Oh, have you guys already had enough? Did you not like what I fixed?
No, it's just...
We're just amazed at how much you can wolf down.
Doesn't it hurt even a little? Aren't you feeling heartburn or something?
Oh, this is nothing. You know what they say? You always have more room for dinner.
I'm pretty sure that's what they say about dessert, actually.
Plus, this is gnocchi we're talking about. That stuff just sits in your stomach.
I swear I'll never understand you Renans.
Oh, there we go again.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
We're not gonna get anything special. Let's just hang out, though. Oh. Hey, what up?
I think it's time we go to sleep. Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
I'm just waiting for my controller to finish charging so I can switch it out, because this one's messing with me. Now let's head this way to the Adon ruins. And then from here, I believe we can get to the location we need to get to. Yes, it's at the end. That's not how controllers work.
Do you think this is one of the places where the Dark Wings and Almedria fought?
I wouldn't be so sure. This place appears more ravaged by time than combat. Even if there are signs of destruction, it would likely have taken place during the Great Conquest of 300 years prior.
And ever since, it's been a breeding ground for Zeugles, I guess.
Get that fast travel point. And here we go. The blazing sword.
A dead end?
No, there's an elevator. Looks operational.
To the wharf.
I can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here. There are even boats docked.
I only see Danans. Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they...
Hello, sir. May I have this boat?
You didn't happen to see a lord come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind. We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry.
Damn! so we missed her.
You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
Are you saying you know how to steer a ship?
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how dangerous it'll be. Better you give us the boat and stay on solid ground.
Whoa there! You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me, or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
We're losing time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set and we'll set sail.
Okay. Thank you, Mahavar. Let's go. Boat time. Oh, now we get to sit through, I think, what?
This is like a dream come true.
A lot of
Never gotten to
cutscenes.
captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Of course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Danans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Danans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Till then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
That's some great advice.
Take it easy. There's not exactly a lot to do on this boat. I guess I'll check in on everyone and see how they're holding up.
Yeah, now we get to watch 5 cutscenes, basically.
I took a look around inside the ship just in case, but I didn't find anything that looked like it might be suspicious.
Good job, Law.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
You know, it wasn't until I left Calaglia that I finally realized just how big the world is.
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia, and I could finally see the horizon in the far-off distance, I had the exact same thought.
Yeah, somehow the sea is different though. I'm not sure just how to put it. It's almost as if it just goes on forever. I bet my old man would have been blown away by this view.
Yeah.
Ever since he died, I've been thinking about what it was that he was really trying to say to me at the end. I keep going over his words again and again. And heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. But still, sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently. If there was something I could have done. But
Probably
no matter
was.
how much I play it back, I'm still no closer to finding any answers. And then there's everything with Rinwell. I stopped her from killing Almedria. Was that really the right thing to do?
That's a good
Or did I
theory.
just end up making things harder for her? I feel like such a screw-up.
You're not the only one. I keep asking myself what Zephyr would have done had he been here. Like I think, how would Zephyr have handled Rinwell?
Smacked her?
I think he definitely would have stopped her. No doubt about it.
And that's exactly what you did, Law. I think he'd be really proud of you.
Alphen.
Zephyr's not the worst yardstick to measure ourselves against. Let's both do our best to make him proud.
Sounds like a deal. Thanks, Alphen.
The bros at it again. Friendship. Dohalim, how you doing?
Hold that pose long enough and someone might just come along and paint you.
Any artist who'd see fit to paint me needs their eyes tested.
What can you tell me about Almedria?
Not as much as you'd probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times, after I was chosen to be a lord on Lenegus.
Okay.
Ah, right. I almost forgot about Lenegus. How much do you think they know about what's been going on down here?
It's safe to assume they know everything, though I know not why they choose to remain uninvolved. Perhaps they see what's been happening as just part of the ongoing crown contest.
Even what Almedria did? Has it really reached the point where her actions are seen as normal?
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, the crown contest is a competition to see who can amass the most astral energy. And to amass such energy, slaves are needed to collect it from. It's therefore against the Lord's interest to kill them.
So then why would Almedria do something like that?
We must remember that time is running out in the crown contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so to speak. It is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously, but it is a means to an end nonetheless.
So kill them now, get a large amount, or let them work and just build it up steadily over time.
Is becoming the Sovereign of Rena really that important to the Lords?
Of course. It's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least, I'm really not that surprised that Almedria resorted to what she did, as utterly despicable as it is.
It's reassuring to hear you feel the same way I do.
I worry that the only reason I never did anything similar in Menancia was due to my lack of ambition.
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past, you could have just plugged your ears.
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must respectfully disagree. I'm not nearly as virtuous of a person as you might wish to believe.
If that's so, would you have been so shaken up when Kisara lost her brother? Why else would you turn your back on your own kind and choose to fight for Miguel's dream? Aren't we just Danans?
A curious choice of words. Did what you see in Mahag Sar hit you that hard?
What Deadheim did to that city, he didn't liberate anyone. Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes. 300 years of Renan rule taught him nothing.
What I have come to understand is that the conflict extends beyond Danan versus Renan. There is an internal quarrel as well.
Yep.
I mean to bring about a true, lasting coexistence in Menancia. But there are more walls we must topple first.
And you don't think you can pull it off?
Well, you seem to think you can, at least.
Does that make us enemies?
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough for you?
Are you really...
Fight me!
Forgive me. I will continue to fight by your side a while longer. That much I have decided.
Alright. Thank you. Kisara, how you doing?
You don't look so good. Are you alright?
The floor. It keeps moving. How can you stand it? How can you even stand?
She's seasick.
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
I still can't believe what happened in Niez. Even now. As a lord, my expectations for Almedria were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings.
Yeah. And it wasn't as if the situation in Niez was improving much to begin with.
You mean Deadheim?
The whole reason I started fighting back was because of my anger at the atrocities of Renan rule. Back then, all I had to worry about was fighting the Renans for the sake of the Danans. But then I met Shion and the people of Menancia, and things became a lot more complicated. It's even messier now that we have to worry about Danans like Deadheim.
It used to be that the Danans were the ones in the right, and the Renans were the ones in the wrong.
Was it though?
Maybe that was just a biased perspective, from being on the side of the oppressed.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'll never tolerate the Renans ruling over us. But nothing ever ends up being as black and white as you'd expect it to be either. That's clear to me now.
That said, even putting aside bad apples like Deadheim for a moment, you may be able to free the Danan people, but that won't undo 300 years of oppression. It'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment.
I haven't talked for like 10 minutes because of all these cutscenes.
So hard back in Menancia.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink to the depths Almedria did.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This hierarchy we live in, it's not solely something the Renans invented. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Danans had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I saw it in Deadeye's eyes. He wanted to rule over others.
I mean, yeah, that was
To
pretty
hear Bayfall
obvious.
tell it, Deadeye wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwings fought the Renans,
My
he
cat
eventually
is just
changed. I guess
trying to
what I'm
mess with
getting
me
at
right
is,
now. He's
if we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things were
currently
before,
stabbing the
was there
chair
even
I'm
any
sitting
point
on.
in fighting?
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, these days I'm not so sure that dream is even possible.
You have your promise to Miguel, though. Your home and the people of Menancia are depending on you.
And now he's
I
fighting
know.
the treadmill.
My brother, he truly believed in his dream of coexistence. And I suppose, even now, many people still do. And then, there's you.
Who, me?
You
This is the
and
longest cutscene out of all of these
Not
guys.
sure I follow.
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Danans do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
I don't know that I'd say spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how you look at it, isn't it?
I really don't see what you're getting.
I think I'm getting seasick again. Sorry. Can you just give me a wide berth for a few minutes?
The reason these two are last is because they get actual cutscenes, not just skits.
Do you think Law is okay?
If you're worried, why don't you ask him yourself?
Yeah. I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Us too?
Well, I was kinda lying to you all this whole time. I was
I
blind
mean,
to everything except my own revenge.
was she
I never even
lying?
considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
She just kind of never told us the
We all have things
past.
we prefer to keep to ourselves, Rinwell.
That's not, so it's not
what
really
if
a
you had something to
lie.
hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about Almedria, right?
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode. But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me.
Oh.
I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cislodius Danans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Sar has people like Deadeye. But then there are people like Law and Shion. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almedria. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer. But
But what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a
Yeah.
result of that, well, I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right.
I mean, yeah, we heard that
And if
about
I had to
that
guess,
earlier.
Killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him. And I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to Almedria when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay?
And now he
You
wants
still
my
have time.
attention again for some reason.
Okay.
He just
Thanks,
wants me to
Alfie.
watch him fight the treadmill.
Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Xion mad. I don't know though, maybe it just looked that way. But I guess I just can't seem to understand how she feels.
Make a
Do you know why she
prediction
gets
about
like
what?
that?
Shion's... She can be a tough nut to crack.
When the cat of the
She doesn't
treadmill.
really talk a
the,
whole lot about herself.
they're both pretty strong, but treadmill has an advantage.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from?
The thing is, I can just turn it on and he'll get scared.
I wonder how it feels, not being able to hold another person's hand.
Oh. Well, don't worry. I can let her know that feeling, alright? Here, I'll prove it right now. How you doing?
Lean much further, you'll go overboard.
Much more further.
Keeping an eye out for Almedria's ship?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of
What do
Cyslodia.
you want?
The lush green glades of Menancia. The harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its lake of death, and Niez its ruins. And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
Say we actually manage to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Danans and the Renans then?
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere, too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Danans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Danans. And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen.
Are we learning to be not racist? Oh!
You know, I've never actually touched another person like this.
Oh!
Xion.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dana. Always.
And now?
There we go. I was waiting for it. I could see it in his eyes he was gonna make some noise.
Do you still not remember your past?
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
Well, just get rid of it,
The
Fivehead.
mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
A little.
Not yet, unfortunately. The only racist one here right now is my cat.
Be long now before
He
you're
doesn't
ready
like
for storms,
Twitch
you
very
know?
much, so he's trying to ruin the experience.
Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you
What?
can...
He's just climbing chairs and just making noise.
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise. You're right, though. It'll all be over soon. I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alvin.
Aww.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
You fool!
Yeah, we are.
You see that? You see that look in her eyes? She was disappointed. She was disappointed with that statement. She was real sad there.
Wonder how much longer it's going to be before we catch up to Almedria. I'll ask Mahavar.
Oh yeah, you missed me getting the best weapon in the game for Alphen. You ready for this? Bam. Yeah, the first weapon we used. I mean, I could make it the skin for the weapon, so that way we oh, it should have a better head start than I first thought. If you want to take a nap before things pop off, now's the time. Yeah. So we'll still deal normal damage, but we're just smacking people around with a lead pipe. I already did. You weren't there for it.
Look who's up. Good timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
What?
That's the ship.
Now my cat's stabbing me. Stop it.
Go gather the others, will you?
He grabbed my shirt. No.
Think you'll be able to flank them without getting spotted?
Yeah, with the fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it off. Long as we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
What'll you do if they catch on to us?
Not much I can do. A ship that size, they'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
Storm the ship. I can hear my PS4 about to explode. It's working real hard to play this game and stream at the same time.
Persistent little things.
Hello.
Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin.
Oh.
Hungry already, my dear?
Hello.
Worry not, for you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
Another Zoogle mini boss. Yup. Can never get away from him.
Perfect. You managed to get us right up beside them.
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as you're done.
Good. Then
Stole all
let's
the
find Almedria.
power just to make more Zoogle mini bosses. That's all it is. She just throws them at us just as we try to make our way. You know, the further we go, the more Zoogle mini bosses we have to fight. Mobile Fortress Gradia. Well, here we are, the new dungeon. Party is reconvened.
I want to thank you.
What brought this on?
What you said helped calm me.
Don't mention it.
Okay. We gotta make our way through here and find Almedria.
Yeah. The biggest one in all of Mahagsar. So big that it took years to construct.
For all we know, Kelzelik may well have been smuggling materials to help build it. In which case it would be yet another mistake on my part.
We don't know that she was only getting materials from Menancia.
So racist, just nice to Shion? Yo,
Yeah,
wait.
I guess I could see it.
We said she could keep the ears until, you know, she stopped being the way she is.
She'll be filling her
She's
coffers
actually
with gold,
working
most
to get
likely.
rid of them.
And she'll sit back and enjoy the show as the other lords duke it out. Or something to that effect at least.
I wouldn't put it past her.
She's strong yet shrewd, and will stoop to any low. A dangerous one indeed.
She's not the first, and she won't be the last. This is a lord we're talking about, remember?
I feel like
Sounds
we're
like
able to
you've made up your
give,
mind already.
you know,
There
the
was
comments
never
she makes on
anything to
Almedria
decide.
a pass because,
No
you
one
know,
who can smile like that while doing what she did deserves to roam free.
she sucks.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, I mean, she was kind of in the right, killing Deadeye. I mean, that guy wasn't much better, but, like, you know, there's probably a lot of other kind of innocent people in that crowd.
This might not be the best time, but if you have a minute.
What?
That mask of yours, it was shattered by a blow from Balsev when you fought back in Calaglia, correct?
Yeah?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. I thought I was a goner.
Balsev's brute strength was in a league all its own, yet half the mask remains. It's remarkably durable. Too durable to be Danon in origin.
Oh.
Shion said the same thing. As if the fact I was wearing it meant there had to be more to me than met the eye.
You recalled your name when the mask broke, I hear.
Yeah, that's right. Although to tell you the truth, I'm a little scared what might happen when I lose the remaining half. Then again, the idea of not doing something because I'm afraid scares me even more. That's why I go on fighting.
Only he who first faces the night catches a glimpse of the dawn.
What?
Come again?
It's nothing. Forget I said anything.
You trying to make a Hollow Knight reference or something, man? I don't get it.
Retreat if you know what
Here we go. I should probably change up my party for this place. One day I'll hit not air.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Come on, there we go.
A comfortable win.
Okay, let's change up the party a bit. Get Alphen back in here. Get let's try something out. Let's see how this party works.
An opponent like this should be easy.
I took out both the three like. Hit him with the lead pipe.
Be my guest. Commander of Heaven.
There we go.
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
Yeah, let me just go back in here and remove that. It's a bit too ridiculous. Just smacking around armored soldiers with a lead pipe. What's this thing? Is it just me, or does it look like the one we ran into back in Reveal? Hold on. This one's actually made of astral energy. It might be one of Almedria's traps. Crap. So what do we do? If I manipulate the astral energy, I could get rid of it, maybe. I'll just have to give it a shot. There we go.
That went well.
Are you okay? You're not too tired, are you?
Nope, I'm fine.
Oh, Law's being worried.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out. Take this.
Stop moving.
Dance on the wind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look sharp.
Lightning Tiger Blade.
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Now this, I like this dungeon. You know, it's all right. Elevator is offline. When isn't the elevator offline in this game, huh? When do we ever have a working elevator to use?
Right, here goes. I'll smash you.
Bonk. Alright, their armor's gone. Oh, Hurricane Thrust. Oh god. What was that from?
Look sharp.
Lightning Tiger Blade.
With this, I can become even stronger.
Alright, level up for Rinwell.
No choice. Now you'll learn.
Hit, smack around this guy. Oh no, not this one. I'm getting flashbacks of having to wait like 30 minutes to see everyone's specials with dopamine. Nope.
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life.
There we go. Easy battles and not much experience to be gained. That cross caused me too much pain. Yeah. Take care of this guy's armor. The cat's yelling at me from the kitchen. Don't know why. He just wants to be special. What's this shit? It's Blazing Strike or something like that. Oh. Hey, we finally got Law's ability for breaking armor. Boost strike damage. Easier to trigger over limit while awakened. I guess I could maybe... Oh, reduce awakening requirements. That's really good. Because then he can start hitting harder, faster.
Let's refrain from losing.
Yeah, I don't want to lose either, man. No, that sounds like a great plan. Oh, it's the red guy. You know that means he's gonna have a lot of health. That freaking does it. Shockwave flash. Alright. We can beat this guy before he like recovers, right? Right? No? Okay. I guess this was not meant to be. Okay, Law.
Say no more.
Supreme Altar.
Nicely done.
Access key A.
It's an authentication key. They're quite common.
Maybe where you're from, but this is new to me.
It might go in an elevator somewhere. We should test it out.
Oh, might it, huh? Might it? Milk. What's with people just leaving milk just lying around? It's just gonna get to room temperature real fast if it's just lying about. And then nobody's gonna wanna have it. That's just a waste of milk. I feel like these battles take too long.
Say no more.
Radiant light. Force of regeneration. Anything in armor is all mine.
But I gotta get through them for items. 10,000 gold. Very nice. And here we got peach gel. Okay. Floor eliminated. Okay, so we got a lower level. And I guess just make our way through as we go along. Oh god.
These don't seem like your run-of-the-mill Zeugles the Renans usually keep around.
Indeed. I believe it's safe to assume these were used in her experiments.
They certainly look as twisted as her.
Even here.
Alright. Another red guy.
Here goes. See what I can do. Take this.
Oh, that was the wrong one. No, I couldn't. Ah. I'm a fool. I'm such a fool. There it is.
Consider yourself finished.
Flaming swing.
I'm not done. I'm just getting started. You're mine. On your knees.
Raging storm!
Ready and ready.
Raging storm!
Dragon form. No escape.
Resonate with the earth.
Try this.
Stalagmite.
Explosive ring.
I'm pretty sure I need to use explosive ring next a lot in order to get the next infernal attack. I don't know.
Astral energy!
Say no more.
There we go.
This is...
I remember seeing instruments just like this back in Estaluva Forest.
It looks and smells like some kind of medicine.
Whatever this place was used for, I doubt it was anything of repute.
I'm practically unstoppable.
Got the next access key. There is more in here though. Rinwell absorbed the wall. Oh no. Wait. Oh no. Oh no.
Now you'll learn! Burn in hell!
Not on my watch!
I won't show you any mercy! You got spirit! Show me! It got in an instant! Impact block!
As long as it hits multiple targets, right?
You'll soon see about that!
You just gotta keep an eye on those guys. Burn! Okay, Law.
I'll stop its charge! Thanks, Kisara!
Ah, that was the wrong target. I am a fool. I'm dying. Oh no. I'm fine. No casting for you. Ah!
Time to let it rip. My turn.
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Okay.
Hey,
I got no experience for that fight somehow. White cloak. And a magic emblem which raises elemental attack. Alright. So just stuff for Rinwell. Actually, let me check something. Yeah. We're gonna keep our current accessories on though. Yeah, let me grab let me get the actual healer back in here. You know, let's go with this party. Wait, no, not that way. Here. I think it's L2 now. And I think this floor, if I'm correct, there's an owl.
One of your friends, Hoodle?
A barrier. That may indicate Almedria is near.
Then we've got to find a way to get through somehow.
Let's see if we can find something that'll release it.
There's for some reason an owl on this battleship. We gotta find it.
What is that huge flower-looking thing up there? Is that the ship's engine?
Indubitably. As one might expect, large ships require large engines in order to sail.
And if we destroyed it?
We might well sink the ship. Who knows if we would be able to escape before that happens.
That
Almedria
was
sure
a
has
good
been
thought
busy
though,
since the
Law.
contest began.
This isn't Almedria's doing.
You mean she didn't build this?
The body, yes. However, my guess is that the engine comes from a starship.
Huh?
A starship? As in one of those vessels used to go to and from Lenegus?
Correct. The technology employed on Lenegus and in starships is more advanced than anything in our daily lives.
Exactly.
Almedria may be resourceful, but she could never produce an engine like this on her own.
Fists of Fury, you know?
We've got even bigger enemies waiting for us up in the sky? Ugh, my head hurts just thinking about it.
Don't worry about that for now. Just focus on taking care of Almedria.
Okay. Enemies. I have enough astral crystal fragments or whatever to make the weapons everybody needs now. Come on, load the fight.
Seriously?
Bring him down! Try harder!
I'm the true gunslinger around here.
Okay. Banter with the enemies. Okay, Rinwell learned a new ability.
Any injuries?
Destroy that wall. Grab whatever this could be. Resisting. Reduces damage from elemental attacks. Okay. Potato.
Let's dispose of the trash.
I see one, eh? You picked the wrong fight!
I can read your moves like a book.
Okay. Oh my lord!
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade! Now!
The enemy wields arms.
No.
We'll soon see about that. Who wants to die next?
We're not finished!
Its armor is too
Now!
strong.
Split it open! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There we go. Very quick fights. Just gotta get through them.
Nicely done.
Get more stuff. Find Almedria. More money. Oh boy, another dude with red armor. Break his armor, so he doesn't have that anymore.
Frozen?
Hammer! How dare you dodge? It keeps dodging my attacks.
Raging storm!
Give it up! Here I come!
Lunar storm!
Dragon swarm!
Lunar blast! This one's mine! Gale force!
On your tail!
Hurricane strike! Glacial spear! Here's evil! Sleep now! Freeze laser!
All mine!
One day this guy will go down.
Look sharp! Shockwave flash! Infernal turret! Tiger blade!
Astral energy!
There we go.
More!
I need to be stronger.
Okay, the barrier's down. Is that it? Yeah, I thought I saw something special. There's an owl nearby. Checking just around the room real quick. Natural vest. That's for law. It's better than what he has.
Looks nice and tough.
And these guys are blocking the door.
I won't forgive you!
I can carve through armor.
Like steel?
I can carve through armor.
Here's evil! You think that shield will save you?
We're not finished! Severing wing!
Cyan instant!
Severing wind. Rising falcon, dragon form.
Freeze laser! Dance in the wind! Here's evil! Freeze laser! Sleep now!
This wolf is jumping all around.
Do it! Dohalim!
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis!
There we go.
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
Wait. Where? Oh, I heard it. There you are. Butterfly wings.
Looks like we've spotted one of Hoodle's friends.
What? Excuse you? Hold on. There we go. But, 1 second. Let me just zoom it out so we can probably see them, because they're wings. What the? I mean... They change color. Oh, God. I need to check something real quick. 1 minute here. Butterfly boy, please no. We're not doing that. But fun fact about that owl. If you didn't grab it, it's like the only missable owl in the game. And now I think someone's mowing their lawn up there.
Look sharp. Lightning
There's just so much noise to distract.
Everyone hanging in there?
Ah, great. Lovely. Hold on. Oh yeah, we have more plants. Elemental attack, so let's go into Winwell. And Xion. Defense. So it's the least. Elemental attack. Why not? Just another. Oh wait, was there one more? Lavender raises attack, so yeah. Gotta get through these guys. Alright, that's one. And now we gotta get through 2 tanks. Oh, I kind of interrupted her burning strike. It's fine though. Just use their abilities and just hit this thing as much as I can. Just don't let it fight. This bear is gonna go back here. Spin again. Nope.
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it. I'll leave it to you. Siren Gale. Try harder.
Okay. Let's see it, Kisara, use your limit break ability. Kill him. No, you don't want to use it.
That's my cue.
Not allowing that thing to attack. No.
Now! This ends now!
Flaming swing! Double torrent. Explosive ring.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
Am I on a...
And now into the next room. Almedria! And she's not here.
She sure spared no expense on her castle.
This must be...
The captain's quarters. The presence of the spirit vessel and the sheer extravagance on display can leave no doubt.
Okay, but where's she at?
There's no one here. Yeah, but I doubt she's out for a moonlight stroll. You think she jumped ship and ran away again?
No.
I doubt it. The conniving witch is probably up to something.
There's no other
Agreed.
place to go.
In any case, as long as she hasn't suddenly sprouted wings, she has to be somewhere on the ship. Let's keep looking.
Has to be somewhere around.
The way this key's been placed, it's like she's daring us to come find her.
Yeah, like it's all some damn game to her.
What's wrong, sweetie? Is something scary?
Poodle is scared. No.
Maybe he just doesn't like being in her room.
I think there's more to it than that. What could it be?
Destroy that. And we are basically out of healing arts. Hey, we have an elixir though. That's nice. Over here we got pineapple gel. Now head back to the elevator and go to the 3rd level. Aha! Oh. Well. The 4th level it would be. That's what I meant. Yes.
Is this the ship's cargo? What a pain. I can't see anything past all this stuff.
Be on your guard. For all we know, there could be something hiding around here.
Enemies there. Oh yeah, I see a big Zoogle over that way. We are kind of out of healing abilities, so I need to be careful. I forgot to restore it. Okay, we got Kisara learned something new. Yeah, we have 1 point left of healing.
Do you still have enough energy for healing?
Honestly, I'm a little worse for wear.
Yeah, we kind of need to restore that bit. So let's go to... Where are they? Orange gels. There we go. A lot of points restored. So now we can take on the big Zoogle. Vandal Dragon. Basically the equivalent of a Zoogle mini-boss, but you know, it's not a mini-boss, clearly, because it doesn't have its own special cutscene, you know? They're totally different. Speaking of that, I should just spam Azure Storm. There we go. Put it down.
This one is mine. Try harder. My turn. Going in.
Oh. Just spam what it's weak to before I use the Mystic Art. What? I held both buttons. This game is trying to make a fool out of me. Can you get out of the sky so I can fight you? Impact Cross. Missing the cool attacks, so it's new, yeah.
Everybody okay?
And there we go, barrier gone. So we can move on.
Did that get rid of the barrier?
We'll just have to go back and check.
I have to do this fight because there's something here. That's an item. It might be new equipment, and I like having new equipment.
We'll soon see about that. Split it open.
Be my guest.
There we go.
Astral energy.
Say no more.
I'm pretty sure after this fight though, I think we can head just straight to the boss. I don't know though. Don't quote me on it. I said I think. Knight armor. That's for you.
Everyone's still in one piece?
Yep.
Strange how the paladin of our party doesn't get the knight armor. It goes to the other guy. So let's head back through here. To the elevator, level 3, and the barrier is gone, so let's move on. And would you look at that, a restorative point.
If Almedria is not in her own room, just where the hell is she?
It's possible she may be on the bridge, but I would guess that she's waiting for us elsewhere on the ship.
Which means she's most likely chosen a place where she'll have the advantage in a fight.
Be careful, guys. I came from an entire family of Danon mages, and that woman murdered all of them. All on her own. I hate to say it, but she's an incredibly powerful astral artist.
We already know she specializes in controlling wind astral energy. But on top of that, she might try to sick that monster on us again, too.
Right. To that woman, life itself is just a toy for her to play with. Let's make sure we put an end to it.
Okay. and CP restored. Let's save. And now, make sure the party's all set. Shion for healing. Alvin, you know, who's easiest to fight with. Kisara for a tank, you know, might be pretty good, helping with the combos. Rinwell, she has a stake in this fight, so she needs to be in it.
Well, there's only one last place to look. Straight ahead.
Almedria.
Let's go. It's go time. Come on. There we go.
But all alone? Watch yourselves. She's probably planning something.
I was getting rather tired of waiting around. Oh my, and I see you came along as well, Danon Witch.
Almedria.
What's this? I thought you couldn't stand the sight of me. Go on, little one. Show me the full force of that hatred of yours. Otherwise, run and hide like a rat you are.
That's enough! How can you smile while causing pain to so many others?
That is the way of those who possess great power. The very way we Renans live by. Those with power set the example, and those without it are forced to obey. Though you two seem to have forgotten that's the way these things work.
And you really think that justifies your actions? You turned all those people into a hollowed sea!
What foolishness. It's only natural that the fate of a slave differ from that of its owner. Very well, I admit I did fan the flames just a tad back in Niez. But it wouldn't have mattered
Oh, tad?
if there hadn't been a spark to ignite. Without it, my actions would have been fruitless. Ultimately, it was their very own burning hatred that laid them to waste. To say it was all my fault is simply laying blame at the wrong feet.
No one's perfect. We all have darkness in our hearts. But the atrocities that you've committed, they're unthinkable!
She's not
Your heart is nothing
100% wrong.
What a fool! To think time and time again
Just
you would
a small tiny pond of people here.
Such ignorance is why your kind has been enslaved for 300 years.
Almedria.
Well, if it isn't Lord Dohalim.
These people are my allies and friends. I won't let you insult them so.
Oh. Oh my god.
I never would have expected
A Renan called me his friend? No way.
If I didn't know any better, I would question your noble lineage. Oh, how far the mighty have fallen. A traitor such as yourself hardly deserves to be called a lord.
You are nothing compared to Dohalim.
Rinwell.
He would never stand by and laugh. His people hollowed!
Ha! What does it matter? You're descended from those who allowed the
Traitor
power and
Lord
knowledge entrusted
Pog.
to them to wither away. Your pitiful family may have feared it, but I do not. That knowledge and power is all mine to command. And now, you will witness what that power's truly capable of.
Let me guess, another Zoogle. Mesmald. Oh yeah, that's a Zoogle. That's one of the biggest Zoogles I've ever seen. He's big.
Enjoy your meal. Such sad eyes, child.
Lord Almedria and Mesmald. The boss battle begins. Oh god, wait, is this Is this us or her? Oh god.
Every step brings you closer to being me.
You're wrong. You're wrong. I'm nothing like you.
You picked the wrong fight!
Tiger Blade.
Take this!
Crescent Moon.
Thrust! Shockwave Blast!
I'll smash you.
No further!
Tiger Blade.
Ow. No, no casting for you.
Take this! Blue escape!
So the duo between these two, Almedria is casting the spells while Mesmold's doing, you know, all the physical attacking. It's kind of a neat combination of these two. Oh, and here's one of her spells. I don't like fighting it. I have to just run away while she's attacking me. So I kind of can't really do anything while I'm being chased down. All I can really do is, you know, stay away from the others so they don't get hit at the same time. And of course, you know, I need to wait. Solid cartridge. Just keep throwing in Law and Johalim's abilities to just deal as much damage as I can. We've already gotten rid of one bar.
Where are you going?
Really, the only boost attacks that are useful in this fight are Alphins and Rinwells. Oh god, this one I hate this.
She's infusing her beast with more power.
Get ready.
Now or never.
Okay. No, I see that casting. Stop that. Yep, and then we're able to take her own spell and use it against her. She's getting hit by the Karthus Q now. She refuses to dodge it. Her biggest element she uses is wind, but she does have that one, well, Mesmold has, you know, that flame breath attack. Oh, no, I couldn't stop that one. Oh no. Hold on, I'll be back eventually. Cancel that spell.
Say no more.
Gotta use the Rinwell for these special attacks because she has a stake in this. Oh yes, 0 damage.
Can't land a hit on her. Keep an eye on her and take out the monster first.
Yeah.
She's no stranger to astral arts.
I can take care of that.
So now, you gotta pay more attention because Almedria is going to be fighting also when she has that around her, you cannot stop her from casting. Need to wait for that circle to disappear. Oh no. Here comes her Mystic Art. I'm waiting for it. And I'm gonna stop her ability. There we go.
You don't scare me.
Go for it, Rinwell.
I'm not letting her cast that. It's one of the strongest Mystic Arts that we've seen up till now. And I really don't want to be hit by it. Ah, great. Nope. What? How did that not cancel? You were literally in the middle of casting. It should have stopped you. Oh no, not again. Oh, who got it? Okay, Rinwell got her thing. Okay, Rinwell. Nice. It only has 20k left. Here we go again.
Not while I'm around, she isn't.
Deal as much damage as I can. Oh wait, what? It didn't even give me the prompt to cancel it. No. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Everybody's gonna die. Yeah, don't worry about the second. The second health bar does not matter here. It is literally only Mesbomb. Okay? Don't worry about him. No, we can end this. We can end this before it hits us. We can end this before it hits us.
Say no more.
We did it. We did it. He's done for. Okay. You're done for. Your creature is gone. You're nothing without your Zoogles.
You murdered my mother and father. But I'm not like you. Rinwell. Even now, I hate you. But here I am, unable to let go. Honestly, even if I took my hatred out on you here and now, it wouldn't make me feel any better in the long run. I realize that now. So, I won't kill you.
But I will.
I'll take you in and make damn sure justice is served the right way.
You would dare mock me with your foolish, useless pity? A Danon, nothing more than a mere slave. I won't allow you to...
It's not about what you think. Or being Danon or Renan.
Oh?
Because you'll atone for the crimes you committed. And that's all.
Oh. Yo, the Leviathan? Oh no, it's is this guy.
It's that swordsman again.
Oh, Lord Volron, what brings
Lord.
you here? No, forgive me. I've forgotten myself. Please allow me to make it up to you, my lord.
Oh.
Silence now, wretched snake. Does it hurt? It should. That pain is proof you're still alive. Enjoy it.
Well, oh. And there she goes. Well.
Volron. Years ago, the Lord of Ganeth Haros met a sudden death. His successor was a man by that very name, Volron.
Okay,
And
so
like a restless lover, I've come back for more.
yo, look at his hair though.
Stop right there!
All right, time to fight.
Think you can cut me down? What?
The mask. Oh, it's broken. Oh.
Wait, what just happened to him? Alvin! Say something!
Anime.
Let go of me! Let me go!
Shion!
Alvin!
Get her.
Alvin!
He feels pain. He got his sense of pain back, guys.
Come and find me, if you truly are the Sovereign.
And there goes the boat. Well, Shion's gone. We have a sense of pain. We lost the boat. And, test subject number 1273. The spirit channeling ceremony will begin shortly. Until then, you are to calm your mind and await further instructions.
After all this time, I'll be free from this hell. I can finally go home. I doubt I'll ever see this place again. Might as well walk the block once more for old time's sake.
Oh, it's you, number 1273. Or should I say, Sovereign. You don't understand how much time and effort we've invested to create you as our lone success. You can't risk losing you to injury at this stage. I don't know who got it in their head to start calling you Sovereign. At the end of the day, you're nothing more than a test subject. Your only worth lies in your physical aptitude for the task at hand. Your thoughts and feelings are of no concern. Well, screw you too, buddy. All these people are so rude. What the hell? The maiden will maintain control over things. You just focus on not breaking your concentration while the ceremony's in progress. If you want to see your home again, you'll have to do a good job here, number 1273. Is this the test subject, ma'am? Wow, looks just like us. On the outside, maybe. Inside, it's as uncivilized as the rest of them. You haven't forgotten any warning from earlier, I assume. No, ma'am. No touching the test subject, right? To be honest, I was beginning to sweat bullets. If you hadn't worked out, who knows what we would have done. This is the first time we managed to assemble a sovereign and maiden ready for the ceremony, after all. But seeing you make it all the way today has put my fears to rest.
As usual, nobody wants to explain anything to me. They just threaten and harass me instead. What does everyone think I am? Some sort of talking pet? They're the ones that dragged me all the way up here in the first place. Bastards.
It's time, Alphen. It's finally happening, huh? Yes, we need to change into our outfits, then meet in front of the transference device. Once this is all over, you'll finally be able to return home. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm so sorry you got dragged into all of this. It's not your fault. Let's just do what we have to and get this thing over with. Right.
I just wanted to go back. To Dena. To my home.
More anime.
Alphen.
Leori.
Alphen. Live for me.
No. Leori. No!
Wait, please. Wait, What was that?
Well.
That... How long ago was that? That's right. Shion.
His ribs are heavily broken right now.
Oh, right. That's what pain felt like. So much for it all being a bad dream. Where am I? Where is everyone?
And we no longer have the blazing sword.
I need to find them. Better start looking.
Time to painfully limp our way on over to where people could be. And we got the Master Core of Wind. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything here. Alright, we have to fight an enemy all by ourselves. You guys remember what our boost break was like without the sword? Yeah, it kinda sucked. But yeah. We no longer have our blazing sword attacks, which is sad. And since we're, you know, by ourselves, this fight's gonna take a while. Just spam it.
It's over! You're mine! It's on! We did it! You picked the wrong fight! Here I come! I'm not done! Dragon Swarm! Severing Wind! Stardust! Take this!
Yeah, this is basically the equivalent to a Zoogle mini-boss. Having to fight all by myself. Ow. Punched me right in the face.
Take this. Strike. Shockwave flash. No escape. Double demon bang. Take this. Strike.
And
it's over.
Hold on. There we go. We are still in heavy amounts of pain.
Alvin?
Oh. My comrades.
What happened just now? Normally you'd be able to take that thing with your eyes closed.
Thank goodness you're alive. Are you all right?
Yeah.
I'm just glad we found you in one piece. You were the only one still missing. There's a village back the way we came from, Thistleim. Kisara and La are already there.
Linwell, where are we?
Ganith Harros, Volron's realm. Remember?
Ushered by the waves straight to the enemy stronghold. A rare stroke of luck, it would seem.
Yep.
Luck?
If Volron's here, that means Shion's close too, right?
That means we can get her back.
Right. Of course.
Are you sure you're feeling okay? You seem a little off.
He's probably just exhausted. Let's save the catching up for when we're back at the village.
Rinwell and Dohalim have joined back in the party. Yep, Rinwell's quest for revenge has ended, so now she's got time. And now we can get one of her best abilities, Holy Lance. Reduce art casting time as well, which is pretty nice. Increased from enemy downs.
I think Huro senses an owl around here.
Also, there's an owl nearby.
Speaking of Thistleim, it's populated by Danans, but they're not under the rule of any lord. Pretty refreshing, huh? The whole town was built by Danan defectors, escapees from elsewhere. This area's teeming with stray Zeugles, though, so heaven only knows how they managed to set up a community here. The ordeal seems to have left them understandably on edge. Kisara and La are back there right now trying to convince them of our good intentions. Say, Elfin, it looks like you got your face back then.
Yeah. And your sense of pain, too, it would seem. Any connection?
Really? Oh, but that means...
Probably.
Cool maskless elf with your butterfly wings, though.
I wonder if Alfin's going to be okay.
There's an owl.
I believe we should hold on
right over there.
Simply keep an eye on him.
Right.
Look at the... Wait. She said Alfred would be able to take the enemy with his eyes closed, right? Let's see, the horns don't look too bad on them, though. The comically large crown.
You're...
Give him... I don't know what it was about the... You know, I gotta see the... Wait.
boy, am I glad to see you safe.
Well, did you manage to convince them we're not in league with any lord?
Yeah, eventually.
When the ship sank, I thought we were done for. Guess the world just couldn't keep us apart.
Yeah, and now we can finally go rescue Shion.
Yeah.
There's something I need to tell you guys first. I got my memory back.
Well, they don't seem too happy about it. You could, you know, give me some applause or something. I finally remembered who I am.
So, what did you remember? Are you able to tell us now?
Give the man some space, Law.
I remember being up on Lenegus.
Go on.
I was abducted from Dano. I was told if I ever wanted to return home, I'd have to cooperate. So that's what I did. Next thing I knew, they had made me into the Sovereign.
You mean to say you won the crown contest? As a Danon?
No. They kept me locked in a strange facility. They experimented on me, like I was nothing more than an animal. There were others, but only I survived. Of course, I wasn't really a king. The reality was that they treated me worse even than the lowest slave. The only reason I survived was because my body was able to withstand the Sovereign's power that they placed inside me.
The crest that appeared behind you on Almedria's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign. It all makes sense now. Your affinity with the Blazing Sword, and the strange powers you possess, they were all because you were the Sovereign.
Okay, but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power? Just what exactly does being the Sovereign entail?
They said it was for something called the Spirit Channeling Ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came. As for what the ceremony was actually for, unfortunately, I never found out.
So if what you're saying about being on Lenegus is true, then maybe you really did meet Shion. After all, you said you recognized her from somewhere, right?
But Shion said she'd never seen him before. How do you explain that?
I was wrong. It wasn't Shion I knew from Lenegus. It was Naori.
Who?
She was a Renan maiden they paired me with during the spirit channeling ceremony. She's the woman I kept seeing in my dreams.
A maiden? What?
Wait, so this Naori figure just happens to be the double of Shion? Bit coincidental, isn't it?
Naori's family name was Imeris.
Imeris? As in Shion Imeris?
So they're distant relatives or something? Wait, or are they sisters?
Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is it was Naori. She's the one who put the mask on me.
The mask? But why?
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt. After what I did on Lenegis. Over the lives I took.
Lives? You mean you staged a rebellion?
Perhaps it was a part of this spirit channeling ceremony?
I don't know. Whatever it was that the spirit channeling ceremony was supposed to achieve, it didn't turn out as planned. I lost consciousness halfway through. By the time I came to, Lenegis was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Naori there, weeping. I shudder to think of how many deaths I caused that day. Certainly more than any of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
You really expect us to believe this? First the Sovereign, then Lenegis? You couldn't possibly have done all that.
I wonder. In ancient scripture, there is tell of a terrible calamity that befell Lenegis, nearly destroying it. The restoration took years, and required the work of countless laborers.
By ancient, you mean...
It predates the crown contest, to a time before even the first Renan invasion of Dana. More than 300 years ago.
300? But that'd make Alphen...
I am an old man.
That's right. Pretty much an antique of a human being. Deep down, maybe I already knew.
Alphen...
Some hero, huh? Cooperating with the same villains who snatched me from my home, committing mass slaughter, only for it to slip my mind. Then, when I finally remember, turns out I'm so old I've got scripture written about me. So much for standing up to injustice. I've probably got more blood on my hands than all the lords combined!
Alphen, stop! Honestly, I'm not going to pretend to understand what all this means. But what I do know is that right now, you're just reacting to the shock. Listen, what you really need is time. Time to process things and get your head straight. Truth be told, I think that probably goes for all of us.
What about Shion? We can't just...
I'm worried about Shion too, Law. But it's clear that Alphen's in no fit state to fight. This is Volron, remember? Even at full capacity, it's practically a suicide mission. We stay put in the village till we're ready. Okay, everyone? Take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all here for you if you need us. No matter how dark things might seem, you're not alone, Alphen.
I'm listening to you.
Thank you.
It's fine. All right, everyone. Let's break for now.
Well, party has disbanded.
Do I even have the right to fight? Do I have the right to go to Shion's rescue. What do the others think?
Man learned of his tragic backstory. And that's where, for right now, we're gonna end things. There's just one thing I want to do right before we do, however. And it's something right over here. Star hair clip. So now that we got that owl, we're gonna end the stream for now. Yeah, show the thing. All right, fine. It's an thing. There we go. So, thank you for watching, and so thank you for watching, and next time we shall consult with our party members, seeing how they think about the current situation going on, and maybe, just maybe, we could go and rescue Shion. So, peace out.